It's Halloween. Yes, it is. I I don't care if it's October 1st. It's Halloween. I have held off going crazy all through September, even though, as far as I'm concerned, September is Halloween. This is my season. This is the time where I can just walk through the streets without any kind of disguise or anything to hide my ears. And it's the time of candy and spooky and creepy crawlies. Of course, I'm excited. I have been holding off from going crazy. I have been just, ah, how are you not as excited as I am? It's Halloween. Okay, well, I am glad to hear that you are excited, or at least happy, but a little bit more energy, honey. Come on. This is the time. I mean, yeah, I do get like this around this time of year, but who can blame me? Ugh, honey, this is the beginning of the season that I adore. October 1st, even though I'd like to celebrate it, or rather start celebrating it halfway through September, but whatever. We all do our own thing. Meh. Halloween, October, autumn, fall is the best season. It's the most beautiful season. Ugh, the leaves changing from greens to reds and oranges and golds, and then they fall and the happy little crunching when you step on them. Children getting excited for their costumes and all of the events and parties. It's never too hot, it's never too cold. Sometimes it gets very rainy. A good fall thunderstorm, there's nothing like it. And for monster folk like me, I get to walk around and I'm just in the spirit of the season. There's nothing like it. Hey, that's rude. I do not just like it for the opportunity to get more candy. You, I just bared my heart to you about all of the wonderful things that I adore about this season. And all you can think about is making fun of me for enjoying the candy and the pumpkin spice. I see how it is. Mean to me. Listen, uh, Halloween is the last bastion between Christmas starting in August. Oh, honey, you won't believe what I saw when I went shopping earlier. Yes, I went shopping. We were running low on snacks. Yeah, I know we've got stuff to cook with, but I can't cook, so, it is what it is. Anyways, besides the point, you're distracting me. Don't do that. I was at the grocery store, you know, to get groceries. And I'm looking and I'm like, ooh, there's some coffee flavorings. There's some chocolate milk. I'm going to go over there and see what eggnog. There's already eggnog out on the shelves. hmm I'm not I'm not complaining. Eggnog is the only bit of Christmas that's allowed to creep out before it's time. Yeah, I'm going to drink that entire carton of eggnog and there's nothing you can do to stop me. But the fact that they're already bringing the Christmas stuff out and you get on me for wanting to start celebrating Halloween in September. I am not our capitalist overlords. How dare you? My desire to celebrate the spooky season for as long as possible comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of true adoration for all things horror and all things creepy and crawly. I'm not trying to turn a profit. Yeah, I know. If I would, or rather, if I could, I would absolutely push for October's beauty to be spread out through all of the other months. But when I do it, it's out of love. Yeah, it is. Anyways, I'm. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm aware that I just kind of bashed through the door and distracted you. I yeah, well, I'm noticing now. Hey, don't make fun of me. I'm excited, but I want to know, what have you been doing? You're like a busy little bee over here. Baking? Well, what are you baking? I didn't even know we had stuff to bake with. I mean, yeah, I did some shopping, but I didn't think I got anything for a recipe. Oh, you're making a pie. I mean, you're pretty good at making those. um, okay. What kind? It is my business. I am bearing my heart to you. I am sharing with you everything that I'm feeling. The least you can do is, you know, share whatever goodies you got going on over here. A pumpkin pie? You're making a pumpkin pie? Have I told you that I loved you? I have, yeah. And I mean it. Especially now. Honey, I love you even when you're not making me a delicious pumpkin pie. What do you mean it's not for me? Huh? Hey, what do you mean? Huh? What do you. Oh, you're a. Mm, don't tease me. I don't know. It could have been a work thing. You could have had to make something for a company potluck. I don't know. Ugh. So it is ours? It is for us? The, my tail isn't wagging. And if it is, don't point it out. It's rude. Ugh. I am. I'm excited. You you are so full of spice today. What's gotten into you? Oh, so it's the pumpkin spice, is it? Oh my god. You are so corny. Yes, candy corny. That's not a negative. I hope you know. Candy corn slaps. It does. It's really good, and I hate that people don't understand. The worst candy that you can get as a kid for Halloween is not candy corn. It's those dots. Ugh. They're like not jelly beans, they're not gummies, they're just gross. Huh. Well, agree to disagree, even though I'm the one that's right. So, no, we're moving past that. We're moving past that. So, you were getting on my case for being in the spooky mood, but you're also feeling the seasonal vibes. You're also getting into it. This teasing was unnecessary. Uh-huh. Well, now that's just rude, honey. No, it's not actually rude, and I'm not actually in any way upset with you. But I don't. Yeah, maybe running around and kicking in the doors isn't the best move, but I can't help it when I get excited. And me being excited, you can't help wanting to tease me. I'm in love with a brat. You are. You are so a brat. I am not a brat. No, 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 no. You are a brat. You are a spooky season denying brat. Your actions right now have no bearing. You making pie, you finally getting into the festive season does not change the fact that through the entirety of September, I had to bite my tongue and you had to keep me from putting little pumpkins and bats and beautiful little black cats on everything. You are the Scrooge of the spooky season. You do not have standards. So your standards are making sure that spooky season stays in October. But Christmas is allowed to happen whenever. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you at least agree with me on that. Christmas should just stay in its season. There's no snow on the ground. I don't want to see a Christmas tree. I want to see pumpkins. I want to see jack-o'-lanterns. I want to see bats. I want to see costumes. I wonder what's going to be the big couples costume of this season. There hasn't really been I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big movie watcher, but I haven't seen a big smash out costume since something like Joker and Harley Quinn. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a couple's costume. Mm-hmm. But I get the feeling you wouldn't want to dress up as Joker. I figured. You'd make a very good Harley Quinn, though. I'm glad you know it. Hmm. I seem really happy. Well, honey, that's 'cause I am. This is my favorite season. I get to be my authentic self as both a monster folk and as someone who enjoys the spooky and wishes Halloween could be every day. This is my perfect season. And I'm glad that this year I have someone to share it with me. Even though they don't match my enthusiasm perfectly. I know. I know for all your playful jabs and avoidance of my complete and devoted adoration for all things Adam's family adjacent. You like it too. And at the very least, you like how happy it makes me. And that's super important to me. Yeah. We mess around. You joke about my enthusiasm, but I know, not even deep down, it's very obvious that you like how happy it all makes me. So, I don't mind joking about it. I don't mind you being the Squidward to my spooky SpongeBob. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to devour over half of the pumpkin pie you're making. I hope you understand this. Honey, there is nothing you can do to keep me away from it. You can try to guard the oven. You can try to hide it somewhere. You can bring it to a relative's fridge to hide it in, but I will find it. Uh huh. You. Do you understand who you're challenging? There is no way you're going to be able to stop me. I thought you were making it to share with me. Oh, you were. Oh. So now you want to make a game out of it? I'll have you know that I am a well versed individual when it comes to both thievery and spooky season snacks. There isn't a damn thing you can do now. Okay, honey. Game on.